My wonderful people, welcome back to Gist Mix TV, your number one home for peppered Nollywood gist that keeps your screen sizzling and your mind spinning. Before we even open this dramatic chapter, let me remind you to hit that like button if you're new here. Drop a comment to indicate your presence and let's get into the gist, because today's matter is so hot, even the devil go say, una too much. Now, the street of Nollywood has been vibrating lately, not because of a movie premiere or red carpet glam, but because of one shocking twist involving none other than billionaire politician Ned Nwoko, his superstar wife Regina Daniels, and actress Uche Montana. And trust me, the way this story is unfolding, it fit past any Netflix drama you've ever watched. They said Walla no day finish for Nollywood, and truly, this one came from a direction nobody expected. It started quietly, like the sound of a generator warming up. But before long, it became the full GBR that had the whole internet shaking. Ned Nwoko reportedly accused some of Regina's colleagues, yes, her supposed sisters in the industry, of trying to undermine her rehab. Now, let's pause for a second. Rehab. Everyone was like, hold up, when did Regina Daniels enter any kind of rehab? What happened? Was this a case of emotional stress, mental health, or something deeper? Fans were confused, bloggers were sharpening their pens, and gossip pages were already opening new folders for screenshots and evidence. You know how Nigerians can be, once one small rumor drops, social media turns into CSI, Instagram. Within hours, people were digging through Regina's old posts, looking for hidden meanings in her captions like "I'm healing" or "Sometimes peace is all you need." They said, she must be going through something. Then boom, the real shocker dropped. Ned Nwoko allegedly pointed fingers, saying some of Regina's close friends, including Uche Montana, were making things worse for her instead of helping. My people, when that accusation landed, even Nollywood lights blinked twice. Because you see, Uche Montana isn't some random person. She's a respected actress, known for her class, her calm energy, and her no-walla vibe. So hearing her name dragged into something this sensitive was like watching a pastor being accused of stealing offering money, unexpected and dramatic at the same time. Almost immediately, netizens flooded her social media. Her comment section turned into a war zone. Uche, talk to us. What did you do? Why would you undermine your colleague like that? We are waiting for your side of the story. People were typing essays under every single photo she had posted since 2021. And you know the funny thing? Uche Montana, being the calm queen she is, didn't even respond at first. She just went radio silent. No post, no statement, nothing. And that silence only added fuel to the fire. Nigerians said, when person no talk for accusation like this, maybe there's more to it all. Meanwhile, Regina's fans were torn in two. Some said, leave Uche alone, maybe she's innocent. Others said, abeg, where there's smoke, there's fire. Even those who normally don't comment were now dropping popcorn emojis like, we're just here to watch. Behind the scenes, sources whispered that Regina's rehab wasn't about drugs or alcohol, but more about emotional exhaustion, you know, the kind of burnout that comes from juggling fame, motherhood, and the constant eyes of the internet. She was said to be taking time off to find peace and recharge mentally. But here's the twist, according to insiders, some of her so-called friends weren't exactly supportive of her healing process. Instead, they allegedly laughed behind her back, leaked private things, and mocked her struggles. And that's when Ned Nwoko, being the protective husband that he is, reportedly lost his cool. The man is known for keeping his composure, but when it comes to his wife, he doesn't play. Those close to him said he felt betrayed, that while Regina was trying to heal and focus, some people she trusted were busy making her situation worse. So, he allegedly called them out directly. And Uche Montana's name, according to the whispers, was mentioned among the unhelpful ones. Whether it was true or twisted by gossip, the damage was already done. Her name was now trending everywhere, and you know once social media holds onto something, it's hard to shake off. Some people began to dig old interviews and photos, trying to prove a beef between the two actresses. One user even posted a side-by-side comparison of their past movie roles, saying, you see the tension in their eyes. It's not acting. Nigerians, I swear, we will find evidence where none exists. Bloggers started dropping exclusive sources. They said Uche Montana allegedly didn't believe Regina needed rehab, that she was overreacting, or maybe just seeking attention. And that attitude reportedly hurt Regina deeply. Whether that part is true or not, only they know. By this point, the internet had turned into a courtroom. Fans were the judges, Instagram comments were the jury, and every post became Exhibit A. Even Uche's innocent vacation pictures became proof that she wasn't showing remorse. But you know Nigerians, we don't only love drama, we also love redemption arcs. So, while some dragged Uche, others begged her to clear the air, saying, "We love you both. Please don't let gossip destroy your friendship." The tension online could fry plantain. After a while, rumors started circulating that Regina herself was avoiding social media for a reason. Some said she wanted to focus on peace, others said her team advised her to stay quiet until things cooled down. But you and I know, silence in Nollywood always breeds louder speculation. Meanwhile, Ned Nwoko's alleged statement became the new gist of the week. Everyone wanted to know what really went down. Was it a misunderstanding? Was it jealousy among colleagues? Or was it the dark side of fame showing its teeth again? People began recalling how Regina has always been both admired and criticized, admired for her beauty and maturity, but criticized for her life choices. And sometimes, that pressure from public judgment can make even the strongest person crumble a bit inside. And in that moment of vulnerability, what she probably needed most was genuine love and support. But instead, if these accusations are true, she got gossip, betrayal, and mockery from people who should have been protecting her. It's enough to make anyone lose trust. Still, fans are now divided. Some say Ned went too far, that he should have handled it privately. Others say, no, he did the right thing, because sometimes calling people out publicly is the only way to protect your family's peace. As for Uche Montana, her silence is starting to look strategic. Maybe she's waiting for the storm to pass, or maybe she's cooking up a statement that will shake the internet again. Either way, all eyes are on her page, waiting for her next move. One thing everyone agrees on, though, is that Nollywood friendships can be trickier than movie scripts. Today you're smiling together on set, tomorrow someone's throwing subtle shade in captions like, "Not everyone who smiles with you wants your peace." And it's a reminder that fame is not for the faint-hearted. Behind the glitz, there's pressure, comparison, and hidden pain, and sometimes, even the people closest to you can become your biggest source of stress. For now, the gist is still developing. Neither Ned nor Uche has dropped a fresh statement, but fans aren't letting it go anytime soon. Every time someone posts a new photo, comment sections turn into small conferences of speculation. But one thing's for sure, this story has opened a lot of eyes about how mental and emotional well-being is handled in Nollywood. People are now saying maybe it's time the industry takes self-care more seriously, not just fame and hustle. And you, my people, what do you think? Do you believe Uche Montana could actually have undermined Regina's recovery, or is this just another case of social media turning whispers into wildfire? Because one thing about Nollywood drama, it never ends quietly. Even when the actors stop talking, the fans keep writing the script. So, as we wait for the next chapter of this saga, don't forget what I always say, drink water, mind your business, and keep your notifications on because you know we'll be back with more gist hotter than amla fresh from the pot. And before you scroll away, let me remind you once again, hit that like button, share this video with your gist-loving friends, and drop your comments below to tell us what you think about this whole Ned Nwoko, Regina Daniels, and Uche Montana triangle. You're watching Gist Mix TV, where every story comes with a whole lot of truth. Stay tuned, stay entertained, and as always, I'll see you in my next gist.